KGET Sports Desk is brought to you by Priority Urgent Care. For expert care that is most convenient for you, choose Priority Urgent Care. We are here for you.
3 teams, 2 days, 1 goal. Punch a ticket to the granddaddy of them all. The state semis are upon us, and for the first time since 2015, a trio of Kern County section champions are still playing. We'll start with the back-to-back champs. Liberty proved that last fall's D1 championship was no fluke. Fresh off a dramatic win against Valley rival Buchanan, the Pats methodically dismantled star running back Brandon Ramirez and those San Joaquin Memorial Panthers. The win provided Liberty the chance to avenge last year's heartbreaking state title loss and finally give revered head coach Brian Nixon the only thing missing on his mantle.
We talk about it all the time. You can't take things for granted. You know, COVID kind of taught us that things were taken away from us in an instant. And, you know, you got to take and be where your feet are and enjoy the moments, because these moments don't come often, and when you get them, you got to embrace them.
Now, there was one tough blow in the otherwise picture-perfect celebration. The Patriots lost quarterback Cole O'Brien late in the game to a concussion. That means Brian Nixon's son, Jace, will start Saturday as Liberty heads south to face 14-0 Yorba Linda in the D1A Southern Regional.
There was no drop-off, really, and that's what we preach, that's what we want. And he was well prepared, and we're very thankful for that, and we're very excited to see what he could do this week.
Now, a Liberty senior is finding himself in the middle of the battle for LA today. Star defensive end and newly minted FFX Defensive Player of the Year, Grant Buckey, has flipped his college commitment. After declaring his intention to join Lincoln Riley at USC, the senior decided the Trojan Southland rival UCLA was a better fit. Buckey told me in a text this afternoon that the recent additions to the transfer portal, combined with the resources the Bruins have to offer, were the biggest factors in his decision. Now, the second son of former NFL lineman Jeff Buckey posted this statement announcing the move on Twitter earlier today. He said, in quote, "I'm excited to announce after careful consideration that I'm flipping my commitment to UCLA. Can't wait to see what the future holds. Go Bruins." Now, since opening its doors in 2009, the Robert F. Kennedy High School football team has enjoyed quite a bit of success. But this season's a little different. The T-Birds won their first league title in program history, bringing much-needed unity to Delano's community as gang violence in the area shuttered the Friday night lights just weeks prior to that win. Then Kennedy captured its third section title, outscoring the opposition 121-48 in the process, earning a home game against Northwood High School. They played in this SoCal regional game twice before, but they've never won. But you know what they say, the third time's the charm.
We faced some adversity this year, you know, inside our own group and outside. And I think, you know, I've always looked at football as a microcosm of life. There's ups and there's downs. Sometimes you get what you get, sometimes you don't get what you want. It's proven to them that they have to get through some things in life. And so for me, that's what I'm proud about. Everything else, it's what they expected of them. They were expected to compete at a high level, and they did that. It's getting through everything to get to that point that makes me the most proud of them.
Well, finally, there were the Cardiac Kids from Shafter after picking up their first title since 1955. You heard me right, 67 years ago. Gerald Perucci's boys will hope the road magic travels down south. And road magic's probably the best term to describe Shafter's play of late. Led by freshman quarterback Ezekiel Osborne, the Generals won back-to-back playoff games by a single point each. Then came a 35-14 deficit at Carruthers. They overcame that to bring home their first banner since Dwight D. Eisenhower was in office.
People have been born and died and have never seen a section championship at Shafter.
Now those Generals will travel 150 miles south for a Division 5A regional matchup against Walnut High School. 17's Chris Burton will have more on the Generals' improbable run tomorrow on Sunrise. That'll do it for sports. Your 17 Business Watch is next.